Gabe. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so it didn't give me the multi stuff. Excellent. Okay. Is that chill? Let me add the cover screen. Right here. Open. Drag that all the way over the thing, right? Boom. Look at that. All right.
We don't quit. We don't quit. No giving, no quit. Dog shit!
You can't be me. You can't do me. And I'm cutting you off right now. I inherited the ability. I inherited the money. I inherited the God-given best looks in the world today. And with this, I dress myself in cashmere. Horseman. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. I dress myself in alligator shoes. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine right, jet flying, son of a gun, the biggest star of them all. It costs a lot of money to bring the real world champion on location. Only an Army Ricky. We do everybody else. Don't wrap me up. No. Woo! Girls, why don't you give it to him one more time? Woo! That's who's standing here today. The world heavyweight champion. Get ready. Woo! I dress myself in cashmere. Horseman. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. I dress myself in alligator shoes. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I am Ric Flair. Jet flying, get stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. The and make her cry.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
Solo Sundo stream today. Well, Gabe's actually here. You'll see Gabe in his red stupid shirt and all that stuff later, but you got me, Sundo Solo Suns Valley podcast, brought to you by FanDuel. Make every moment better with FanDuel Sportsbook Daily Fantasy. Yes, sir. Here we go. You got me. All right, working the kinks out, all that stuff. I had to last minute. Gabe was like, "Hey, bro, we are doing Huskers. You need to be by yourself." And I said, "Oh, great. Oh, goody." So guess what? You got Solo Sundo, but you can see Gabe's goofy big head over here. He's doing Huskers. He'll show up later, and it'll be all good. I'm trying to adjust it on the fly. Forgive me. How is everybody doing? Let me see what's going on here. What's up? What's up? What's up? I got my stream up. Let me get the chat up. Perfect. We can't see you. That's a lie. That's a lie. Okay, I'm right here. Let me see who's all on the chat before this game gets started. He was in here beforehand. Chad, what's good? Michael Evans, Mona, Joker, Saul, Merca, Flight, what's good, homie? Green Bay all day, what's good? The cool kid, Rookie Bear in the house. Handles are stupid in the house. Muggs, what's good? Stefano, what's good? Diego, what's good? Jorge, what's good? Love yourself, what's going on? Mook, what's good? Devin, what's going on? If I missed anybody else, TW, what's up? If I missed anybody else, forgive me. Just going on. You said what goes? There goes what camera? Hold on. What is going on, brother? Oh, there we go. Now you got me. Sorry. Is that better? Is that chill? All right, cool. Sorry, I minimized the window instead of leaving it open. That's on me. Anyway, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. So you mean to tell me I have to have this up the whole time? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so you're going to have to see me doing some weird stuff today because the way this is set up right now. So forgive me. I'm just going to have to watch the game all weird today. All right, so anyway, Is it technology great? It is real great, but here's the deal. So the reason why it's so weird and jacked up is because I have two monitors, right? Gabe has one. So I'm literally, Gabe's muted. So I am quite literally, having to use Gabe's settings, which is set up for one monitor, right? Because we can both log into Streamlabs and all that stuff. So I'm using Gabe's settings, which is fine, right? And it's set up for one monitor. What the tricky part is because Gabe wants to also see the game, and I'm watching the game on YouTube TV. I got the window up over here. He wants to see the window. He's like, I want it in full screen, Sundo. So I'm trying to get it in full screen, but when getting it in full screen on one monitor, if I minimize Discord, then you get rid of the webcam. So I had to move my stupid game over here. So now I got to look at the game over here and then look at the chat over here. It's just whatever. At this point. Hope y'all are having a good day. It's early for some of y'all for this game. I know for a fact it's early for some of y'all. It is what? Noon Valley time. So that's always fun. But anyway, we're here. Gabe will text me when it's time for him to come back to the thing. Or if you just want to hear him scream at the Huskers game, I can unmute him real quick. Then you can just hear his big head and his wonderful shirt that he's got on. On NBA TV, they're showing the Cavs broadcast. I hate that for myself. I really do. Ruben says, we respect your effort. Well, I respect you, Ruben, and I do appreciate y'all, man. About to go to work. I usually torture my coworkers with the games. Well, torture them with me. How about that? Torture them with me today. Is that chill? Sunday, you gonna be all right. I got the divorce papers home. Really? Really, bro? That's nuts. For real. So you got served papers today? That's crazy, dude. If that's the case, dude, that's for real crazy. On New Year's Eve, too? Man. Everybody, man, send props to McLovins, for real. That's rough, dude. I mean, for you and Gabe at home. I was about to say, bro, man, I don't need no divorce papers. I thought he was talking about you, bro. Suns win the tip. Mark Will's back. Appreciate that. Dylan Brooks with the handles to begin. Kicks out to Mark Will, guarded by Allen. He's going to hand off to Gillespie. Gillespie to Book. He's going to take a pick. Book to Gillespie. Gillespie, Royce. Royce pulls for three. Hits. Okay, we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. Gabe is doing his own. Do you want me to hide Gabe so it's not so distracting? Because Gabe is doing the Huskers right now. Do you want me to hide Gabe? I can do that real quick. Watch this. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. See? Now it's just Sundo. We can do this until Gabe comes back. You want that? Or you want Gabe's big head back on the screen? Yeah, and make yourself bigger. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. We got Garland bringing it up. I'll adjust it here in a minute, but we'll do this for now. Garland, Allen, Jared Allen. Kicking it to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell tries some laying. Passes to Garland. Wing. Three. No good. A rebound. Tip-in Cavaliers. Ugh. Brooks bringing it up. Brooks pulls. Brooks hits. Okay, your Suns are starting off 2-4. 2 threes. One from Royce. One from Brooks. You got to love it. Garland, top of the key. Garland drives. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. No good. Royce with the rebound. Booker. He's going to drive one. Watch this. Booker backing up Garland. He's in the paint. Booker in a spot. Turning around. Nope. Pass to the corner. Gillespie for three. No good. Mark will tip out. Brooks has it. Brooks now driving. Brooks in the paint. Brooks puts up a floater in and out. Mark Will tries to tip it in. No, not successful. Wade has the ball for the Cavs, bringing it up. Mosley to Mitchell in the corner for three. It bounces out and bounces back in. Is it only showing the Cavs score? Hold on a second. Let's get my window up here. Let me adjust it for y'all. Give me a sec. Scoreboard. I will get your scoreboard for y'all. Forgive me. There we go. There we go. Let me slide her up. Is that a little bit better? I got her for y'all. Sorry. There we go. Brooks, oh my gosh, that's so short on the fadeaway. There's no reason for you to do a turnaround jumper. They left you wide open. Mitchell drives. Garland drives now. Kicks to Mobley, whatever. He hits the dunk wide open. All right. We started off hot, but now we're starting to cool off. Booker. Pick from Williams. Booker now in the paint. Booker tries some way whack reverse layup turnover. Garland for three. Garland's going to hit it. Up 4 points now. I don't like the way this starts off. Royce turns the ball over. Three for Mitchell. He misses. Jared Allen somehow ends up with the ball on the ground. They call jump ball or foul. Crazy how this Colin has been better than Derek. Yeah. I guess they called a timeout. Okay, they called a timeout. All right, how's the stream looking so far, y'all? Scoreboard's up, looking good for y'all. Sundo is locked into getting the. Yeah, dude, I'm locked in, bro. Sorry, forgive me. Super locked in. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna adjust anything because again, if this was my settings, like if I had it set up to where I could actually click on things and be like, hey, let me change the scene to make me bigger, I would, but I'm gonna keep it the settings as is because the way Gabe does things is super weird. And that's okay that it's super weird. That's okay. But the way he does things is very odd in OBS to where I'm not even going to touch it. Okay? It makes sense in his head. It works for him. I'm just going to leave it alone. Don't ask me to make myself bigger. If you want to update on Gabe, he's right here. He's right here. Yes, but do us all a favor, people. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share the stream out to friends, Suns fans, whatever. Help us out here. I know someone said they were finally getting notifications. That's good. Appreciate that. I know it's early, so there's not going to be a lot of y'all in here with it being this early of a game. I mean, they're at least the stream that I'm looking at. It looks like they're up, so there's no reason for Gabe to look upset. Let's go, Cav. Jeff Brown said, well, I mean, y'all, the Cavs said the Cavs had a 60% chance of winning, so. Oh, that's why. That's why everything got jacked up. Hold on a second. I know Gabe told me to do this way. I'm going to fix it again. I'm going to fix it again. I'm going to fix it again because I need to. Give me a second here, y'all. I'm going to help y'all out so y'all can actually see the stats. Slide that up. Slide this down. Good to go. There we go. All right, that should be the last time I have to adjust this. And we should be fine. All right. Garland for 3. No good. Dillon Brooks tries to get the rebound. Donovan Mitchell ends up getting it over him, but he turns the ball over. Gillespie fast break. Gillespie to Royce. Royce now just gives up. What are we doing? Turns the ball over. Michael Evans in the hospital. Bro, you okay, bro? Everything good? Or are you just there for a checkup? Garland. To Mobley. Mobley with a chicken wing push off. Thank you. Offensive foul. Another stint in the heart. Well, hopefully that goes all good for you, man, or went all good and you're doing fine. Royce is definitely not looking good, Joker. It's not. It's no bueno at this point. Gillespie bringing the ball up. Gillespie to Royce. Royce driving. Royce floater. No good. Rebound Allen. He's going to kick to Mitchell. Mitchell bringing it up. Mitchell, top of the key. Step back. Kicks to Wade. Wade to the corner. Merrill hits the 3. Book. Driving. Gillespie. Top of the key. Gillespie going to drive. In the paint. Step back. Fade away. No good. Short. Rolls out. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell bringing it up. Mitchell driving. In the paint. Kicks to the corner. Merrill for 3 from the wing. Good. OMG. Well, Remember when me and Gabe told y'all it was an early game and the Suns would look like they were asleep? Well, Royce gave us a 3, Brooks gave us a 3, but guess what? Everybody else, nap. Not looking good for us. Mona trap game. It's not really much of a trap game whenever the Cavs were already sort of decided that they were going to beat us. I think when we looked it up, it's like 60% chance for them to win. Vegas definitely had them up. So I don't think it's much of a trap game. Yeah, dude, handles. I mean, at this point, it's just one of the Suns going to wake up, and will it be too late when they actually decided they're going to wake up? That's really what we're looking at. A noon Valley time start for the Suns is just, you know. Afternoon games are rough, but obviously the Cavs came ready. Well, it's afternoon for the Cavs. Yeah, it's true. It's true. There's really no excuses because they're playing just as early. Happy New Year, son. Thank you, Anakin. Ugh. Let me look at the box score real quick. Y'all can see this real quick. Go ahead and jacking anything up. Right now, I mean, your leading scorer is Brooks. He's 2 of 4, so that's not too bad. Royce is giving you a 3. But right now, Gillespie's 0-4. Booker's only taking 1 shot. We've had a total of 2 turnovers, both coming from Royce O'Neal. So Royce just not having the greatest of games. Sundo, it started at like 1:30 for us. You're right, 1:30. My bad. I keep forgetting time. You guys don't move. We move time-wise. I keep forgetting that. So it's 1:30 your time. My bad. Down a quick 10-point Fugazi. Well, maybe. Royce is doing that Rozier stuff right now. Royce is doing the same thing that Royce always does, the inconsistent stuff that Royce does. How we doing? As I say, what does that say? I'm just gonna call you sis. How you doing? Welcome. I do not know how to pronounce that, so forgive me. Look at Gabe saying hit the like. Gabe's in the chat, y'all. Hit the like. Let me see if Gabe is unmuted on Discord. He is not unmuted on Discord, so game back on. Suns miss shot, rebound. Garland bringing the ball up. Garland driving to the corner. Wade for 3. That's long, but no. Good. Can we wake up? Goodwin bringing the ball up the court. Booker, back to Goodwin. Goodwin pulls for 3. Come on, Goodwin. No good. Rebound from Wade. He's going to kick. Fast break. Merle to Garland. Garland driving. Garland floater. No good. Short. Royce with the rebound. Kicks the book. Nope. He's going to turn the ball over. Wade has it now. Kicks to the corner. Garland pump fake back to Wade. Top of the key to Merle. Merle pulls as Royce trips in front of him. Rebound. Mark Will. Lucky they missed that one. Dylan Brooks bringing the ball up. Brooks. Will. Book. Book. Driving. Book. Turn the ball over. Nope. Royce saves him. Royce kicks the Book. Book. Backing up. Fadeaway. Jumper. No good. Long. Goodwin with the rebound. Kicks to Brooks. Brooks for 3. He finally hits. Breaks the Sun dry spell. Sun's only down by 10. Merle. Allen to Garland. Top of the key. Sets a pick. Kicks to Allen. Allen to the corner. 3. Tyson hits it. Suns down again by 13. Mark Will. Kicking the Royce on the backdoor cut. Royce hits the lay-in. Thank you, Royce. Garland driving. Garland kicking. Tyson, he gets it. Tyson to the corner to Wade. Wade to Murrow, top of the key to Allen. Handoff back to Murrow. Murrow in the paint. Pulls a jumper. No good. Rebound Goodwin. Goodwin bringing the ball up. Kicks to Dylan Brooks in a fast break. Too long. Turnover, Suns. Suns still sleeping. Wake up. Good Lord, dude. Suns could use some knee pads for. That's rude, Meatloaf. That's real rude. Allen. He's going to kick to Garland. Garland in the corner. He hits a floater. Hits it. Ryan Dunn in the game now. Kicks to Goodwin. Goodwin going to bring the ball up. Goodwin looking for a pick. Kicks it to Booker. Booker now in the paint. Booker pump fake. Kicks to Dunn. Dunn to Booker. Booker driving. Booker the Dunn. Corner three. Dunn hits. Okay, Dunn. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Andrew, what's up, bro? Yeah, I can't give him. Now, I wish I could do that, LD, but they're not that close. 3 from the Cavs. Long, no good. Good one with the rebound. Good one to Oso. Oso, Euro. Oso blocked, though. Tyson on a fast break. Tyson driving. Chicken wings. Brooks hits the lay. And here we go. What can we get for Oso? A freaking bag of chips, dog. That's what we can get for Oso right now. Dylan Brooks. Kicks to Oso. Oso trying to hand off the Book. Gets it to him. Booker. Booker driving. You're at your spot. Pull the jumper. He does. No good. I like the shot. Just didn't hit. Merrill bringing the ball back. Merrill. Hands off. Back to Murrow. He's going to pump fake. Shoots a 3 from the wing. Short. But they're going to get the rebound. Foul on us. On Dylan Brooks. Oso offense reminds me of Andre Drummond offense, so non-existent. Is that what you're saying, Bismack? Sundo, what did I do with Gabe? Gabe is watching the Huskers game for the Husker channel right now. He didn't realize that their bowl game was going to be live at the same time as the Suns game. And so he left me to be alone with you guys, which is fine. Mitchell 3, fouled on the shot. Taking 3 shots. Well, folks, it's not all bad, I don't think. First free throw from Mitchell is good. Booker ain't doing nothing as always. Yeah, Booker's cold. Booker is asleep. Yeah, it's just solo. Well, I mean, Gabe is actually here. Like, I could pull Gabe's camera up. He's just look. He's right here. Look at his beautiful mug. He's here. He's just watching the Huskers. So once that game's over, if it's ever over, and when he wants to hop on, he will probably hop on during their halftime and see what's going on here. Misses the second free throw. Third free throw, good. Cavs are 30. 30 in the first quarter is diabolical, by the way. Point Oso. Hands off the Dunn. Dunn a good one. Good one to the corner. Bouye. Come on, Bouye. Do something, bro. Hands off to Oso. Oso to Goodwin. Goodwin driving. Goodwin layup. No good. Tip out rebound. Gillespie gets it. Gillespie has to put up a shot because it didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation for the Suns. Where Gabe at? Gabe is right here, Roy. Look at this. He's right here, okay? He's just doing the Huskers game right now, so you can't hear them, and he is preoccupied. So it's just solo Sundo. Mobley to Merrill on a backdoor cut. He lays it up. No good. Can't believe we missed that one. That was too easy. Gillespie to Dunn. Dunn to Goodwin. Goodwin to the corner. Tipped out of bounds by Porter. Sun's going to inbound. Way too early to get blown out. That's what I'm saying, dead. They are a better team overall for sure. I don't know about that much better. If we got to be honest, I don't think they're that much better than us. Gillespie. Oso. In the paint, Oso almost turns it over. Backdoor cut to Dunn. Dunn reverse. Oh, I was so excited. Dunn gets his own rebound, puts it up. Tip in, misses. He wants a foul, doesn't get it. Euro from the Cavs, loses it. Mobley rebounds and dunks it. This is just sad. Suns down 16. Oso looking for Gillespie. Gets it to him. Gillespie pulls. No good. A rebound. Porter Jr. kicks to Merle. Oh, my gosh, dude. It's getting ugly quick. Goodwin. Off the turnover. Doesn't get the lay-in. He shoots up another lay-in. Oh, my gosh. Just brick. Over and over again. Fast break Mobley. Dunk. Don't even call a timeout at this point. Don't even call a timeout at this point. There's no point. This is just so bad. Sundo needs a co-host. I don't need a co-host, Katie. Bouye, floater. Bouye, blocked. Porter gets it. Merle bringing it up. Mobley, turnaround, no good. Gillespie gets the rebound, 56 seconds left. Gillespie drives, blocking foul on Merle. Thank you. Oh, this has been a rough freaking first quarter, dude. Goodwin with missing 3 straight layups was not fun to watch. Cannot lie to you. Katie says, I was trying to help you. Look, solo Sundo, I think solo Sundo's okay for now. Bouye driving. Bouye step back. Please go in. Thank you. Nope. Tip in Goodwin. Mitchell. Tyson for 3, no good. Rebound, Goodwin kicks to Gillespie. Gillespie driving to Goodwin. Nope, stolen. Mitchell on the fast break. Mitchell Euro. Mitchell good. Oh my goodness, bro. And one. This is not good, dude. Mitchell playing, but Booker taking. Dude, Freddie. Booker 0 of 4. While Mitchell doing this is just not good, dude. And I can't say it any better, worse than that. It's not good. It's not good at all. I don't care if we're quote unquote asleep. That's just no bueno, dude. Mitchell hits the free throw to convert the N1. 17 seconds left. Suns going to hold for the last possession. Gillespie. Gillespie pulls for 3, deep 3. He hits it. Okay, Gillespie, thank you. I do appreciate that. Wow, are you kidding me? We got so lucky that we are so lazy right now that Donovan Mitchell almost hit a buzzer beater layup on a fast break with 4 seconds left. How crazy is that? Suns need to wake up. It's not good. Dead Corpsey, we need to have conversations about Booker being on this team. Seriously, I don't care. He's not worth $70 million a year. Look, man. I can't argue with you right now. You think Ott would match their own Twin Towers by playing Fleming or Malawatch? You'd think so, but he's not. They're going to go with the same small rotation that we've been going with. Didn't we get destroyed by this team last year, Freddie? I don't remember, but possibly. AZ Card says Ott has been a horrible decision. I don't think Ott has been a horrible decision. A horrible decision, we wouldn't. If it was such a horrible decision, we wouldn't be, we wouldn't have a winning record right now. So I can't give you that. But his lack of playing our bigs, like the Oso Mark Williams rotation, like is sort of maddening. Where it's like, dude, you do have Malawatch. Why aren't we playing Malawatch? You can get Fleming in as a bigger 4, but you don't do that either. Like, that stuff is maddening. I'll give you that. Andrew says, bring back Ish. Don't give Mallow any ideas. Look, I just think has faith in the lineup. He has faith in the current players. We're like, let's not act like, you know, Brooks and Booker haven't, at least Brooks hasn't been consistent. But right now, when you got Booker 0 of 4, your star is literally giving you a 0 burger in the first, yeah, you're going to lose games. If Dylan Brooks isn't looking good, like he normally has been in the first quarter, yeah, you're going to be down. Yeah, Booker's 0 of 4 right now, dude. He has 2 assists, though. Hey, Mouse says, Cavs owner voted against Ishbia. Well, I mean, I don't think that necessarily matters. We don't know what if Malawatch has been good in practice. I don't think it's that. I just think they don't think he's ready. Game back on, Allen. Oh, kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell gets fouled on a 3-point shot by Livers. Foul baiting right there. Well, I get that, Mallow. I'm just saying that's not going to determine whether the players play hard or not. Like, Ishbia's not going to be like, yo, in the locker room being like, yo, you better get this dub, okay? Because I don't like the Mavs owner. Like, it's not. Why would he do that? D-Rad says, the Suns' mind is on the New Year's party tonight. Absolutely what it seems like. Absolutely. And thank you for the $2 super chat, Donovan Mitchell. First free throw, good. Yeah. Mitchell is, look, I can't argue that, Bismack. Mitchell he's doing something. Mitchell hits the second free throw. He'll probably convert all 3 here, and I don't think the refs are against this, Joker. The refs can't be against us if we're just playing this bad. Mitchell converts all 3. Gillespie bringing it up. Kicking to Bouye. Bouye has it. He's guarded by Porter. Kicks to Royce. Royce. Pick from Mark Will. Royce driving in the paint. Corner. Livers. Nope. Turned over by Mobley. Fast break. Tyson misses the layup. Luckily, Livers gets the rebound. Royce O'Neal. He has it. Kicks to Bouye. Almost turns the ball over there. Gillespie has it now. On the wing, back to Bouye. Top of the key. Bouye drives. Step back. Driving again. Step back again. Kicks to Royce. Gillespie. Pick from Mark. Kicks to Royce. Pump fake. Sidestep 3. Short. No good. Rebound. Cavs. Mitchell. Driving. Mitchell in the paint. Mitchell. Kicks to Allen. Allen tries to dunk. Misses the floater. Rebound Suns. Bouye bringing it up. Bouye top of the key. Shoot the 3, Bouye. He does. He hits. Thank you. Thank you. Jamarie, take over, bro. This is your. If there's any game, if Bouye wants to have a legacy game, it's this one. It's this one. Allen somehow gets that in there. Bouye. Kicks to Gillespie. Gillespie driving. Gillespie pulls. Somehow that goes in. All right, Sun's starting to get a little bit warm. Can we play some defense, though? Mitchell. Driving in the paint. Mitchell now lays the ball in. Too easy. Gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Gillespie pulls, wing 3, short, rebound Allen. Porter bringing the ball up. Kicks to Allen. Allen in the paint. Too easy. Mark Will. Float over Mark Will. He hits it. Timeout, Suns. Look, at this point, AZ Cards, what do you want him to do? Because here's the deal. He can call as many timeouts as he wants. Honestly, I'm sick, and I know you're tired of me being an odd defender, but like, he can call as many timeouts as he wants. Like, he can call as many timeouts as he wants. It doesn't matter. If the players aren't playing well, then they're not playing well. You know what I mean? Like, you can burn all the timeouts you want. If they're not going to put the ball in the hole and they're still going to be sluggish out there, then they're going to be sluggish out there. There's not much you're going to do at this point. The players have to play at some point, right? Like, the players have to play at some point. Like, you can argue about timeouts all you want, but timeouts ain't going to save nothing as long as the players are coming out here and just being like, hey, well, I'm going to slug again. Booker just going through the motions tonight, hitting shots, you know? Like, it's just timeouts ain't going to do anything as long as the players keep doing what they're doing, dude. It's bad. Suns, the Suns are a way better home team than they are on the road. That's for sure, Andrew, but you know, they came out sluggish and Cleveland came out ready, dropping 37 in the first. You only scored 21. Like, that's just a proof that this team wasn't ready to play today. Put 3 centers in Gillespie and Brooks. You laugh, but I laugh, but I'll try anything at this point. Put in bigger players. Trayvon Diggs went to the Packers. Well, let me message my buddy because I know he's going to be excited about that. Hold on here. Go ahead and send him that one. We just need to chip away at this lead. Michael, yeah, you can chip away, but they just can't chip away at anything right now, bro. It's not good. Yeah, so I feel you on that, except for it's not like it was that much earlier. Like Diego made a good point. It's 1:30 body time for the Suns. It's still 2:30 body time for the Cavs. Like, both teams had to wake up relatively early and to play this game. So I don't want to hear that. The only argument you do have is they're on the road. Sure, we'll give you that. They're on the road. Right? They're on the road. Maybe that's what you can say. But both teams still had to wake up. Gillespie, wing 3, pulls, no good. Long rebound. Jamari, a good hustle. Mark Will has it. Mark Will Euro. Mark Will lay. Gets fouled on the shot. Luckily, he got fouled because that was an ugly-looking layup. Well, just in time to eat my lunch. Going to be a long game for real flight. This might be. I don't understand the love for Royce has. I don't think it's love for Royce. I think it is a veteran player. They want to win games, right? Like me and Gabe have made this point. They are trying to win games. So they're going to play their veterans. I think minutes distribution is going to be based on veterans, and Gabe doesn't like it when I say this, but I do think it has a lot to do with salary. Like, HBA is going to be like, hey, I'm paying these guys, play them. You know what I mean? I do think that has a lot to do with it. Gabe thinks I'm crazy for thinking that, but I strongly believe that. They in party mode, I'm telling you. They don't care about this game. You're probably right, D-Rad. You know what I mean? Like, they are thinking ahead, like New Year's coming up. But what kind of party are you going to have in Cleveland? Unless they fly home in a hurry and get to Phoenix and then party up, which is probably what's going to happen. Mark Will hands off to Royce. Royce in the corner. Royce driving. Skip past to Bouye. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie drives. Back to Bouye. Top of the key. Pump fake. Bouye driving. Bouye. Corner to Gillespie for three. No good. Rebound. Bouye. Bouye gets blocked by the Cavs. Cavs bringing the ball back up. Porter Jr. almost turns the ball over. He almost does. Mitchell ends up getting it. Mitchell guarded by Bouye. Come on, Bouye. Play some good defense here, Mitchell. Driving. Mitchell, step back three. No way, bro. Rebound, Porter. Off the miss. Tyson for three. Tyson, no good. Mark Will with the rebound. He gets stripped. What are we... Gillespie, fast break. Bouye lays it in. Foul, and one. After what just happened there, dude, I had no words what happened to Mark Williams there. That sequence was ugly. And thank God Bouye was able to somehow come up with that ball and get an N1 because that was not good. Not good, I say. Whew. Dude, not good. I'm telling you, we're asleep. And D-Rad's probably right. They're worried about New Year's. They want to get this game over with, get on the plane, get to Phoenix, and get ready for New Year's. That's what they're trying to do. Because, like, what kind of flight is that after this game's over with? It's going to be a quick flight. It's not going to be that long. You know that plane's ready, too. Allen, Garland. Back to Allen. Allen stepped through off the pump fake. Brooks fell for it, and he just slams it in. Gillespie. To Royce to Dylan Brooks in the paint. Pump fake. Puts up a floater, goes in. He wants a foul, not going to get it. Tyson. Top of the key. Passes to Porter, wide open. Off of the pick, dude. We just aren't playing. No words with how bad this team is. Cavs are a better team. What did you expect? At least not like this, an effort. You know, like, yeah, Cavs are the better team. The Suns are just playing abysmal. Like, better has nothing to do with effort. You know what I'm saying? The Suns are just awful right now. Tyson lays it in. Allen gets the rebound. Of course he does. Garland's going to get it. Top of the key. Going to reset the offense. 7 seconds. Gets a pick. Garland looking. Garland. Alley-oop to Allen. Somehow doesn't go in. Royce. Fast break to Bouye. Bouye pump fake. Bouye layup. Bouye good. This is about to be a Bouye legacy game, and I'm here for it. Timeout Cavs. Our two best players haven't scored. I mean, yes, that is the main reason. I'll give you that. But, yeah, dude, it's just not good. 14 down and how bad they're playing, not bad. Booker just needs to get out of his head. Whatever Booker's been doing, bro, 0-4, I'm sure he'll come in after this timeout, and we'll see how it looks then, but. All right, let me see here. The Suns' next game. Suns' next game is at home on Friday versus the Kings. So, yeah. Sundo Bouye looks like Brandon. Dude. That's crazy, Bismack. Yeah, D-Rad. I think you're right. They're just ready to get this game over with, get on that flight, get to Phoenix, and be there for New Year's. I promise you, that's what they're ready for. Our second half will be better. With the guys will adjust. I don't know, MMA boss. We may adjust, but the guys have to play better. They have to play better. They got to be better on defense, effort. Like, there's been so many backdoor cuts have been there. They've just left dudes open. They're still asleep. This might be one of those throwaway games that they talk about where they're just like, you know what, bro? Let's just get through it, get out of here, go home. We'll play the Kings on Friday. Be done. Game not finished yet. Bouye is going to save the day. Hopefully, maybe, but if not, hey, we're on to Sacramento. Suns going to make a run. We will be playing the banger. And who says the Cavs are a better team? Well, Vegas says so. ESPN said so when we opened up this Gamecast. A lot of people think that the Cavs are a better team. I mean, they are pretty talented. They're just not playing up to standard this year. Like, let's not pretend like they're not. Like, they have Garland. They have Mitchell. Allen's not, anybody to bat an eye at as a center. They got Georges Niang. Like, they have some players on this team. Yeah, the record isn't better for sure, but they haven't been playing up to their own standards. But I think overall, talent-wise and team-building-wise, they might be a little bit better than us. If not, you can argue they're on par. Sure, you can argue that we're even with them, and if we're even with them, then that makes the score even worse. We should be keeping up. You don't got George no more? Okay, well, my bad. Lonzo? That Lonzo on the bench? Garland. Wade has the ball top of the key. He's looking. Garland falls down somehow. Allen has it. He's going to look to hand off to Garland. Garland gets up slow. Turnover. Royce on the fast break. Royce kicks to Dillon. Dillon for three. Dillon no good. Mark Will gets the rebound. Good tough rebound, Mark Will. Good one for three. Long, no good. Tip out. They're going to say it's Suns ball. Thank you, Flight Kid. Like the Cavs. Like, why we pretend like the Cavs are bums? Like, their record, sure, but they have a decent squad. Like, my argument is, if they're not better, then we're on par with them, and if we're on par with them, we shouldn't be down 12, and Booker shouldn't be looking as bad as he's looked. Brooks for three, no good. Rebound Mobley. Merle bringing it up on a fast break, too easy. Backs it out. Garland has it. Garland gonna drive, splits the defense, floater. Good. No, he gets. What are they calling here? Are they calling a travel or an offensive foul? Brooks needs to start hitting this. Brooks needs to start hitting, and so does Booker. Like, it's really just simple as that. Did he travel? Okay. We have to have the game on mute, so I don't know what's going on here. I can't hear whistles or anything. Goodwin. Booker. In the paint. Pulls. Hit it, please. Thank you, Booker. Do that some more. Get warm, please. Merrill. Tyson drives. Tyson. Good kick to Wade in the paint. Wade loses it somehow. Turnover. Goodwin. Fast break. Goodwin. Oso back to Goodwin. Goodwin puts up some weird floater. Misses it. Rebound, Cavs. Garland to Merrill. Merrill. Mobley. Open. On the elbow. Imagine that. Easy dunk. Again, Suns playing no defense. Brooks to Oso. To Booker. Guarded by Mobley. Booker. Drive. Step back. Corner. Brooks has it now. He likes his matchup against Merrill, trying to back him up. Driving in the paint, fade away, floater, air ball. Might have been blocked. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley kicking to Merrill, backdoor cut, pump fake, layup, too easy. Booker gonna drive. Booker going to pull, jump shot, hits it. Merrill went down holding his knee. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all for Merrill. Garland doubled. He got back up, so it's all good. But he's limping to the bench. It looks like they're going to take him out. I don't know what happened there. But if you go down on a non-contact type injury and you're holding your knee, probably didn't feel good. Let's see what happened here. Booker bumped into him. Need a knee. Knee to knee. Hate to see. Card says they're being double teamed and they're not getting a fair whistle. They can't do anything different. Anyone got a good stream site I can watch? Mine isn't showing up for this game for some reason. Allegedly, we type in NBA Byte. Allegedly. Booker. What do you mean he's going to be on the next injury report? What just happened? Sundo rebound differential. What is it? Let me pull up the stats here on my phone. Is it that big of a difference? I mean, I imagine it is. I just by paying attention, I know Allen's got a ton of offensive rebounds on his own. 25-29, it's not terribly bad. Garland driving. Merrill, back to Garland. Garland. Foul on Goodwin. Are they going to say foul on Merrill? Foul on Merrill. Offensive foul. Ran over Goodwin. Yeah, it's a bit of a moving screen. I'll give it. Yeah, he definitely wrapped his arms around Goodwin and took him down to the floor. Booker, top of the key. Booker driving in the paint. I tell you what, you got to give this Mobley guy credit for guarding Booker the way he's been. Long length, been a thorn in the side. Brooks driving, guarded by Mitchell. Step back, jumper, good. Now, good. Now, Brooks getting in Mitchell's head. Now Brooks trying to get in Mitchell's head. Of course he is. Who was it that said, who was it in the chat in the last game that said you predicted that Brooks is going to get ejected and that you put money on that? You might, at this rate, the way he's harassing Mitchell right now, you might get it. Already got a tech, bro. Oh, this is the beef? Brooks is such a dummy. Come on, Pac-Man. I feel like Brooks got beef with everybody, dude. Not just... Brooks got beef with everybody, man. Yeah, Joke, I know you said that, but somebody specifically said that he would get one today because of this game. Garland. Driving. Pump fake. Fouled on the floor. Surprisingly, we've able, well, we're outscoring them this quarter. So there's that. There's that positive. So there's always that. Also, we're kind of making them be they're being a little sloppy now this quarter. So at least we've adjusted there. I still think the defense is still too loose, bro. Garland driving. Garland pump fake. Step back. Good. Now that's just a good shot from Garland. Brooks, Oso, Book gonna drive in the paint, Euro, step back. He might have traveled, but he'll hit the jumper. All right, Booker, heat up a little bit, my guy. Mitchell pushes off Goodwin. They don't call the chicken wing. He drives in, no good. Ha, ball don't lie. I'll give you that one. Booker, driving. Wants a foul. He puts up some random floater. Can we stop foul baiting Booker, please? Just get yourself a good shot. Garland on the back end here. On the wing, pick from Mobley. Guarded by Oso. Mobley guarded by Dunn. Mobley, turn around, pump fake, blocked by Goodwin, but they're going to call it a foul. Yeah, Flight Booker just has not looked good today, but at least he's heating up in the second. Game's not completely over, Pac-Man. We have outscored them this quarter. We're playing a little more scrappy. We're sort of making them be a little bit more sloppy after that first quarter, but Mobley misses the first free throw. Fugazi, Gabe says. It's a possible Fugazi. Are you unmuted yet, bro? Makes a second free throw. Oso. Oh my gosh, almost turns the ball over. Gillespie to Booker. Booker driving. Booker pump fake. Booker kicks to Ryan Dunn. Corner three. Short. Super short. That's ugly. Mobley. Garland, top of the key. Driving in the paint. Kicks to Mitchell. Wing. No. Mobley open again on the elbow. He is camping on the elbow, waiting. Like, hey, I'm open because they don't care about me every time. Like, number 4 is invisible on the court. Booker shoots. No good. Dunn gets the rebound. Fights for it. Doesn't get it. Mobley has it. Mobley almost turns the ball over. Mitchell, corner to Garland for 3. No good. Rebound done. Brooks lays it in. Ruben, it's going to be okay. We are a good team, not a great team. We are a fine team, not a freaking elite team. And sometimes you're going to lose games like these because this team decided they didn't want to wake up until about this quarter. Brooks, jab step. Brooks, backing up Merrill, pump fake, gets a foul, going to the line. We're just not as good as we think. Well, how good do we think we are, Ruben? In the chat, you tell me. Because if I recall, I said play-in team, borderline last playoff team. And that's exactly where we are. So, I mean, we are as good as I think we are. I don't think we're going to be world beaters in the playoffs if we make it. I think we're going to be a first-round exit. But I think we'll at least be a play-in playoff team. Brooks hits free throws. 10-point lead, though. Mobley. Top of the key, driving. Kicks to Merrill. Backdoor cut, too easy. Too easy. Oso. Brooks. Driving. Wow, what a lay-in by Brooks. Brooks starting to heat up. Getting to his spot, getting his buckets. Mitchell. Doubled. Kicks to Merrill. Merrill. Driving. Corner. Mitchell for 3. Hits it. Nope, they say he was a 2. He stepped on the line. Brooks going to slow it down. Try to hold, at least try to get the last shot here. Brooks. Backing up Garland. He's going to get a turnaround jumper here. Spin, turnaround, foul on the shot. Going to the line. Michael Evans says we be scrappy. I mean, we are a scrappy team. Like I think every time we lose, everybody like loses their perspective. Like every loss, people in the chat are like, "Oh my gosh, we're not that good," and then every win we're like, "We're so back." Like, can we just be even keel down the middle? Like these games are going to happen, and they suck when you have to watch them. But I think we're going to be fine. Like Booker's going to do this now. Pac-Man says, "Gotta realize Booker's overrated." I mean, I'm not going. Look, I can't argue against Booker this season because he has been super inconsistent. So I can't be like, no, he's not overrated. And I can't say, oh, he's rated exactly where he is. He's not been super consistent this season. But we're going to be fine. We're going to be just fine as a team this season. Like, let's not just freak out over an early start, losing to the Cavs, who are actually a good team. People want to say the record's not good, but they are a good, talented team. Mitchell puts up a floater, 2 seconds left, hits it, going to the line for the and one. And that we are just going to be a middle-of-the-road Western Conference team, and that's fine. It's better than what the expectations were in the beginning, which was dog water, bottom feeders. At least we are fighting for a 7th seed, and we're in a play-in. And when we get Green back, it'll be okay. Like, everybody needs to relax. Everybody just needs to relax. Herbal defending at the end. Where's the accountability? Well, again, I can't help you there, AZ. The players are going to do what the players are going to do. Thank you, Joker. Yeah, Fly, he probably will. Mitchell. Well, Suns down 13. At least you scored 33 this half. At least you scored 33. Now we gave up 30, but at least we scored 33, so there's hope there. Meatloaf says Suns in 4 years. That's crazy. Halftime. Look, guys, it's when you only score 21 points and give up 37, and your star player, Booker, and your other star player and Dillon Brooks don't do well until the second half, this is what the game's going to look like. Because we literally scored 33 and they scored 30 in the second quarter. So, I mean, just spotting them in that first quarter is the lone reason why this game is like this. And we're going to have a third quarter or fourth quarter where we completely shut them out. Got to be honest with you, though. I don't think that's going to be possible with the way we're playing defense. So it may just be one of those games where we're just going to have to watch us sort of dredge and make it scrappy, and hopefully somehow we're in it at the end. But with the way we're playing defense today, I don't think that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. But we'll see. Thank you, studios. Exactly. Everybody is crashing out, but we are 19-13, and we're about to be 19-14 if this continues, but we are up. Gabe injured? Yeah, he's injured, man. Hurt himself. No, he's doing Huskers Live right now. Huskers got a bowl game. Last game for the Huskers this season. They're playing are they playing OU? So we need Grayson back. I mean, we need to be at full strength, studios. Like, we need Grayson back, we need Green back, and then we need to just see what this team looks like then. I promise you, when Green comes back and he looks good, and Grey Goose comes back and we're at full strength, and we start going on some sort of streak, because they're going to come back right in time for that East Coast road trip. Like, everybody's tone will change a little bit. Goofy Tube says Book is so overrated. Well, can't argue with you, because the way he's been playing recently, he's not been playing well. So I can't be like, no, he's not. There's nothing to defend there. If you think he's overrated, then you think he's overrated. I can't be like, no, he's not. Book just doesn't get the whistle other players get. Booker, here's the deal, Azul. Sure, Booker maybe doesn't get the whistle that other players get. Booker also doesn't put himself in positions to, like, get the whistle. Can I be honest with you? Like, shooting fadeaway jumpers all the time, yes, they do go in, but you're not going to get fouls that way. You know what I mean? You're not going to get fouls on fadeaways all the time. Like, he's got to attack the basket more. Notice when he attacks the basket, he will get those calls. But as long as he's doing these dribble, turnaround jumper, he's not going to get those calls. Dead Corpsey, hot take. Jalen Green is going to take over Booker as the best player on the team. That's not a hot take. That's not a hot take. At least I don't think it's a hot take. I think that's a very reasonable take that he could end up being the best player on this team. He's 23. He's got tons of potential. F all you book haters. Look, they're book haters. Like, I guess you can call me a book hater traditionally. All I've wanted is more consistency from him. And I've been called a book hater, but I don't hate Book. Green won't get guarded like Booker. When Green gets back, both of them are. You better off building around Dylan Brooks than. That is a crazy take if I ever saw. That's a crazy take. Gabe used to be a podcaster, but then he took an arrow to the knee. Look, Gabe's right here. I told y'all, he's right here. Look. Look, he's right here. He's just doing this. He's just doing this stream. That's it. He said he'll text me when he's ready to come on and talk. Considering Demich drove into Dunn and got the call and booked the same thing, getting a whistle, would tell me I'm right. Maybe. I also know that Booker takes a lot of fadeaway shots and doesn't force the issue as much as I would like him to do. Man, I really need Gabe to be here because I have to go to the restroom, bro. I really got to go to the restroom, and I don't want to just leave you all by yourselves here. I didn't eat breakfast. I'm kind of shaky. Like, oh my goodness. Iverson, let's go. Sundo, this game is over. Look, I mean, it's not over because we still have to watch the second half. But as I mentioned before, Iverson, when you spot a team like you did in the first and then you try to keep up with them, it's going to be hard to come back. You can't let that first quarter happen. I think with the way we're playing defense, sure, call me a doubter. I don't think we're going to come back because the way we've been playing defense all game has been atrocious. So we'll see what the adjustments are. We'll see if we play better defense. And if we do come back, then sure, I was wrong. But with the way we've been playing defense all game, it's probably not going to happen. But we can't grab and touch players, but other teams can grab Book. Just AFK, don't bust a gut. Yeah, I could. I might go here in a second right before the game comes on. It's been like 7 games in a row like this. If you guys think that the refs really have it out for Devin Booker, I can't help you on that one. I don't see it that way. Sundo, it made no sense why teams can grab us, but we can't do it to them. I say that we don't put ourselves in position to do that. That's what I say. I say we don't attack the basket as much as these other teams do. At least Booker doesn't. Now, Brooks does a good job. Brooks been getting foul calls, but what has he been doing? He's been pushing and forcing the issue. But Mark Will doesn't get the ball enough inside to force the issue. And we settle for jumpers for the most part. At least that's how I see it, and I could be wrong, but that's how I see it. The one player that is forcing the issue is going to the line, and that's Dylan Brooks. Sundo, we need a new forward. Well, I don't argue with. I don't disagree with you there, Iverson. Like, I think Royce O'Neal, in my opinion, might be. I don't even think might be. I just think he should be. Him and Nick Richards will definitely be the ones moved at the deadline. That's just my opinion. I think Fleming, which we haven't even seen him this game, which is surprising enough to me. I think Fleming has shown himself to be more than capable of playing defense. Now, offense, he's been shaky, but he's been more than capable of being a good long defender. No way we can blame the rest of Booker's poor play, though. Sadly, he still had more mediocre games than great games so far. Again, I can't argue with y'all. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go to the restroom before the second half starts, so bear with me. If you want to see Gabe's pretty face being muted, you can, or you all can just argue in the chat. I will be right back. As a matter of fact, let me text Gabe and say, hey, I got to pee real quick. Hold on here. All right, I'll be right back. I can't wait for him. I'm about to go. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Woo! Sorry about that, y'all. Had to go pee. I made myself a quick PB&J because I was getting freaking hungry. Quick PB&J. Woo! Sundo, have you seen the top 20? No, I have not. Woo! So, do y'all really think we're going to come? Who thinks we're going to come back in the chat and who thinks this game is over? That way I can keep a tally. Did I wash my hands? Yes, Pan, I washed my hands. Why do you think it took me so long? a stat line called gravity. Is that a real thing? Gravity. That's crazy. What does that mean? You fall to the floor or something? Well, I'll look it up later. Because right now, if I'm being honest, I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to make that happen with everything on the screen right now. With all these setups on Streamlabs and stuff. So gravity is basically who pulls the most attention when they are on the court by the defenses or other players. Gotcha. Well, tell me, who's leading that stat? Since I cannot pull that up right now. Suns are getting outworked hard. Book needs to wake up. Dusty, we basically outscored them in the second, so we are starting to wake. We started to wake up there, but I think it might be a little too late. I don't know who's leading it, but I'm pretty sure Book is somewhere near the top 5. Are you sure? Let's do this then. Let's just do this for them real quick. Let me kick this button. Let me go to NBA.com. As long as the stream's not jacked up, it's not, so we're looking good. Stats. What is it? Individual stats here? No, I don't see it. I don't got time to look for it either. Let's just get the game back on. Game is back on. Mitchell's got the ball top of the key. Driving. Garland, top of the key 3. Hits it. That's a great way to start the quarter. Great way to start the quarter. I already went to the bathroom. McEwen, so we're good to go. Gillespie to Booker. Booker, guarded by Allen. See if he can make him pay. Booker driving. In the paint, kicks to the corner of the Royce. Royce pulls for 3. In and out. Mitchell. Pump fake. Mobley. Allen in the paint. Allen spin in the paint. Pump fake. Puts the ball up. Foul on Mark Will. Gotcha, Inferno. I'll do that in a second. Will looking bad today. Mark Will's been something else, tell you that. Gillespie bringing the ball up. Pick from Mark Will. Gillespie. Royce. Booker. Pump fake. Fade away. Hits the shot. But see, he hit the shot. But those are the type of shots he's been taking. That's why he don't get foul calls. Attack the basket. Mitchell. That back 3. Ooh, it goes in. Booker pulls. Little fadeaway turnaround jumper. He wants a foul call. You're not going to get it. Garland. Mobley. Skip pass. Corner. Wade, 3, no good. Rebound, Brooks. Brooks to Gillespie. Gillespie pulls. Hits. Okay, Gillespie. Yeah, no minutes for Nick Richards, man. We're back to the two big rotation. Mobley turns the ball over. Booker has it. Booker kicks to Gillespie. He pulls. Hot hand. Hits the 3. Okay, Gillespie. Thank you. Timeout. Cleveland. Thank you, Gillespie. Thank you, Gillespie. My guy. Gillespie with 14 points, by the way. Brooks with 20. Book with 10. At least Book is now 5 of 10. So at least he's made up for his awful first quarter performance. So, or first half performance. Give him credit there. Team's looking better. If we can keep playing defense and keep this up, I'll eat my words. But we're still down by 11. Gillespie is in the running for most improved. It looks that way. Thank you, Dusty. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button. Appreciate y'all. Especially since it's such an early game. Like, not everybody's going to be awake. Not every Suns fan's going to be awake. You know? So, it does go a long way. Yes, also subscribe for sure. No quit in this team. At least there is no quit in this team. I'll give you that. So we do appreciate y'all. But Gillespie and Brooks leading this team. Brooks 7 of 12. That's a quiet 7 of 12, by the way, for Dylan Brooks. And 20 points. Another Dylan Brooks carry game. Get within 10 by the fourth, and we have a shot. I think we can get within 10 by the end of this quarter with the way we're playing, as long as we keep this up. I'm sure they're going to make some adjustments, though. That is the Mavs. Sorry, I'm doing some work here, trying to adjust these cameras. You know what? I'm going to just leave it like this. We just got to make sure that Royce doesn't chuck up any threes. The Royce hate is hilarious. Though it's probably deserved at this point. He's been very inconsistent, so. Michael Evans, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Scrappy, do LMAO comeback. Fugazi in the works. Sid, what's good? How you doing, man? J-Bo says 2-possession game by the fourth. Good prediction. I like it. They need to get Book going. Well, at least Book is actually better. He has 10 points. He started off 0 for 4 in the game and didn't have any points in the first. He's got 10 now. He looks good at least he's looked good so far this quarter. Let's hope he keeps it up. Allen. Hands off the Wade. Okay, I like that defense. It's a little scrappy. Okay, we're being a little scrappy on defense. Does anybody notice this? We're a little scrappier on defense. We're not letting them get screens or fighting over screens right now. So let's see if this keeps up. Inbound. Suns smothering the inbound. The Cavs have to call a timeout. Okay, Suns seem to be alive right now for the time being. I like it. I like it so far. Two timeouts left for the Cavs. That's big, dude. Big. Suns have seemed to come out with a different mentality in the second half, so you got to give them credit there. They be up by 20 going into the fourth. I'm calling it right now. Pac-Man, okay, cool. You do that, and then when they don't, you'll disappear. Be here when it doesn't happen, and I'll give you credit. How about that? Be here when it doesn't happen, and I'll give you credit. But until then, you'll disappear like you always do. Whenever stuff goes good, you get real quiet. 10 shots to get 10 points is bad. Look, at least he's shooting 50%. At least he's shooting 50%. Oh, Joker says, I'll make sure Pac-Man's here. If we aren't down by 20, Pac-Man gets a timeout. Nah, Pac-Man. Whenever things go well for the Suns, you do be quiet. You do be quiet. Okay. Until Joker does something like that. That's crazy, Ruben. You can't ban him for a year. That's crazy. It's not possible. I mean, you could. You'd have to actually ban him. There's no timeout. That'd be crazy if there was a year-long timeout. Like, what if there was a button that's like year-long timeout? That would be nuts. Can someone time me out for a minute? I don't think I want to do that. Gabe says almost ready to join. Gabe's almost ready to join. Looks like he's changing his clothes. Who's winning the Pop-Tart? Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, Nebraska's down by 10. Okay. Garland drives. Garland. Too easy. Okay. Again. So I was saying, hey, the Suns look like they came up with a new mentality. Maybe not. After that one, too easy for Garland. Brooks driving. Brooks turnaround. Brooks jumper. No good. He wants a foul. Mark Will tipping it up. Gillespie with the rebound. Kicks to Royce. Royce for three. No good. Booker fouled on the floor on the rebound. The Suns can still make a comeback. I mean, they still can. They just need to play way better. Book cries too much, to be honest. Heck, a lot of players cry. Like, that's like the NBA. That's the NBA. Mark Will. Hand off the Book. Book pulls. Hits a three. 10-point lead. What's up, Katie? My favorite Guerrero. Garland drives. Wade now has the ball. He drives in the paint. Kicks to Allen. Backdoor cut. Too easy. Too easy. Booker driving. Pump fake. Kicks. Gillespie. Now he has it. He's in the paint. Booker, corner three, pump fake. Step back three. Good. Oh, no. Booker's hot now. Mitchell. Wants a foul. He'll get it off the pick. Now, if only we could play some better defense. Oh, yeah, it's halftime. That's why he wants to come on here. It's halftime. I know it's halftime. I know it's halftime. Mark Will. Fast break. Suns within 7. Mitchell. Pump fake in the paint. Turns the ball over. Suns on the fast break. Booker lays it in. Suns within 5. Brooks gets fouled. All right. Gabe's trying to figure out how to get on her. I told him he should just call in like I used to have to. Allen. Garland. Misses. Gabe is live. Booker has the ball. Booker, top of the key, spin. In the paint, turnaround jumper, puts it up. Booker's on fire! Booker's on fire.
Any chance at a comeback?
Maybe, bro. I mean, we have came back. We're within 6. Say something for the people.
A real one, not a fugazi.
What's fugazi for the time being? But they called palming.
How much were they up on us?
The first quarter was 37-21.
Jeebus Christmas.
Booker pulls off the backboard. He wants a foul. Doesn't get it. He's telling the ref, hey, they're fouling me.
Don't get it. They're not going to call it on him. What's going on in the chat?
You know, just a lot of the same old, same old. You know, it's not a whole lot of not a lot of people in the chat because it's an early game. But, you know, the normal Pac-Man's in here. Sam's not here, which is crazy, but Pac-Man's in here going crazy, you know, doing Pac-Man stuff. Iverson in here.
Playing well. He ain't going to be there.
Tyson. Driving, spin in the paint, kicks it. See, that's been open all game, Gabe. That's been open all game. We got to figure that out. That elbow dunk has been open all game. Mark Will, hands off to Book. Book pulls, fouled on the 3. He's going to the line. Ricky Rodriguez says he misses you, bro.
Miss you too, Ricky Rose.
There you go. You heard it.
Somebody tell Shane I'm not coming tonight. He keeps spamming. He was spamming over here. Are you coming to Subs Valley?
Gabe is doing his other. He loves the Huskers more than he loves us. Tell Gabe. As a matter of fact, watch this. I'm going to put Gabe on a stream and see what it looks like while he's talking on the phone. Look at this. Say something.
Biblical worldview.
Dude, that's crazy. It's literally on, like, it's in line. Like, it wasn't behind. Say something again.
It shouldn't be. Well, because it's phone, not microphone.
Exactly, but it's literally on.
That's crazy.
That's pretty nuts how on par that is.
Biblical. Free speech.
Garland bringing the ball up.
Sundo doesn't care about.
Garland. Pick from Merle. Garland to Allen. Turnover. Brooks has it. Booker bringing it up. Book. Heat check pull. No good. Don't think that's a shot we needed. Booker! Gosh, bro. Just get me a bucket. Heat check 3. Those drive me nuts. Garland.
Please, bro. Please go to the rim.
Is this the same ref that we had last game, too? The same lady ref, or is this a different one?
I get a good look at her. Nebraska's about to get curb stomped. They were up 14-7. Now it's 24-14, and it's just like they're going to get their backs blown. They have no business playing a number 15.
Porter, what a pass to Allen. That's been right there. That play has been open. I don't understand why.
That's the second time I've seen it. I've been here for 2 minutes.
I don't understand why we continue to just leave that open. Like, what's going on? Booker, fader. Mark Will tries to tip in. No good. Well, there's your Fugazi, folks. There's your Fugazi. Garland. Floater. Good. We had a 5 Gazy, folks. Timeout Suns. We had a 5 Gazy, Gabe.
That's rough, bro. That is rough.
Future says Gabe's on a Venezuela fishing boat. It's crazy.
Listen. I'm out traveling. I hopped on an Egyptian plane. Took a flight out to Fort Huacachuca. Okay. And, just out here meeting with some donors for the channel. We're hoping to get...
All right, well, we're done here, folks. I took him off the microphone. We're done here, folks, okay? We're done here, okay? He's not on the show no more.
I was going to say, we're hoping to get about $7,000 per stream coming up here.
Well, that would be nice. So the Huskers getting beat right now by Utah of all teams, which Utah's not a bad team at all.
They're 10-2. They're the number 15.
I know Utah's actually legit, but what is this? What bowl are they in? The Chick-fil-A bowl. What bowl is this?
Not that good. The Vegas Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called the SRS Distribution Vegas Bowl.
What a name.
Right? It's like you're trying to embarrass us.
All right, Oso ball, top of the key. Kicks the Book. Book, a pick from Oso, takes it. Book. Kicks the good one. Goody back to Booker. Booker driving in the paint.
I thought Book was going to take a 3.
Corner 3, Ryan Dunn, no good. Well, we had a spark for a minute, guys. Mitchell drives. Mitchell, no good. Rebound, Goodwin. Love the rebound, Goodwin. Kicks to Brooks. Brooks bringing it up. Brooks driving. Good pass to Oso. Oso, pump fake. Travel by Oso. This is the kind of game it's been, bro. Like, we spotted them that many in the first, and it's just been a struggle trying. Like, we've outscored them. So far, we're outscoring them in the third. We outscored them in the second, but that first quarter deficit has just been too hard to come back from. Mobley misses the 3. Rebound Porter. Of course it is. Mitchell driving. What a floater on a foul. What was that? Travel, I guess. Good one. Bringing it up. Pick from Booker. Kicks to Booker. Guarded by Merrill. Jab step. Driving in the paint. Pump fake. Pulls up. Good. Thank you, Booker. By the way, Booker.
That was nice.
Booker with a quick 15. He's got 25 points now, y'all. So Merrill 3. No good. Rebound. Dillon. Booker. Is he going to still be hot? Booker driving in the paint. Lays it up. No good.
Just a good take.
It was a good take. Cleveland misses their layup. He wants a foul. And
no,
he gets it? Timeout? What is going on here? Attack? Attack? Attack!
he did not foul him.
No, we got a tech, bro. Someone got a tech. Is it Booker?
I'm just saying that if he's bark, technical book.
Yeah, Book was.
Ball don't lie, bitch.
I mean, to be fair, like, look at his arm. Booker's been getting fouled quite a bit today.
Bro's bleeding. That's probably why. He's like, you guys refuse to call anything for me. I am bleeding.
Yeah, I'll give him that one. That's ridiculous. Got in that ref's face. Listen to you bald Gabe.
Right? Like, could you guys just make a concerted effort? He can't scratch me to the point where I'm bleeding and it not be a foul. This is not football.
All right, chat. All right, chat. I believe you. Okay, I believe you now. After seeing Book get busted open.
Hey, yo.
No, I was saying that Booker doesn't do enough to garner foul calls, but because he all he does is take turnaround jumpers. But in that case, that's for sure. Like, that's crazy.
Maybe that's why he's been settling for threes.
Just tuning in, is it safe to comment or is the timeout? First of all, that's my. You know what? You get timed out for that, bro. All right, Roy. You get timed out for that, Royal. Okay. Don't talk about Miss Sundo like that.
By the way, are our wives in the chat?
I don't know if they are. It's only 10 seconds, Roy. I'm just messing with you. Mobley.
What'd you think about their flu grad?
Didn't check. Jumper good by Tyson, by the way.
Wood.
Good one. Booker. Top of the key. Kicks to Dunn. Dunn traveled. Of course he did, but they don't call it. Dunn drives. Lay in blocked. Good one with the rebound. Pump fake. Good one blocked by Mobley. Why do we decide that we need to just go against Mobley? He's long.
Right, that was silly.
Twice in a row.
Knowing holding that phone up like that, huh?
It's fine to me. You know?
Feel like it's better than having to talk to Royal Q alone.
Facts. Booker. Skip past the Dunn. Dunn in the paint. Gillespie driving. Booker. You got 2 seconds. Booker pulls. No good. Mitchell drives. Merle. Wing three. Open. Short. Gillespie with the rebound. Oso. The Book. Sets a pick. Book to Oso. Oso might have
cerebral palsy.
Stonehand Oso. Gillespie. Back to Oso. Back to Gillespie. Booker top of the key. Booker driving. Booker the Gillespie corner three. Gillespie hits. Thank you, Gillespie. Big wheels. Rico, what's good, bro? Royal Q, I'll explain in a minute. Porter. Kicks to Mitchell, guarded by Goodwin. Porter, corner, Merrill, three, pulls, no good. Goodwin with what a good rebound from Goodwin, by the way.
This is a fugazi.
We're within four, center than four. Gillespie, Goodwin pulls. No good. Fouled on the shot.
Hit them all good.
Royal, Gabe is doing his Huskers live stream. Therefore, he cannot be on my live stream. And that's why this is happening.
I knew something would get in the way. I just didn't know what. I'm like, there's no way I'd be able to pull it all the way off the way I'm thinking. But it's like we halfway pulled it off. I got to teach Gary how to live stream. Because, dude, it's not hard to live stream. Like, I've taught him how to edit videos. It's so much easier than editing videos.
I mean, it is. Goodwin with 14 rebounds, by the way.
What?
Stoney AZ said so. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie.
14 team?
He hits the free throws. Suns within. Well. Oh my gosh. Porter driving. Porter. Corner three from Merle. That's going in. Ah!
Hurts. But he's white.
But he's white.
It's going to happen.
Book. Booker driving. Step back. No good.
Come on.
Well. How? What? Who? They call that a foul, by the way.
I know. What?
Yeah, that's just
Review that. See, I like how Devin Booker has to have like bandages fucking like glued onto him because he's bleeding so much, but no foul. And Donovan tries to drive past Gillespie. Their jerseys touch each other, and they're like, he clearly got fouled.
So, again, your Suns outscore the Cavaliers 35-29. So that's 2 straight quarters that they've outscored them. But They're down by 7. That 37-21 first quarter is going to come back to bite them. I bet you the Suns do this again. I bet you they will have another fourth quarter where it's just like this. But I bet you that first quarter deficit will be too much.
Just barely not enough to get over the hump ski.
They woke up too late. I promise you that's what's going to happen. But the first quarter was so bad, dude. We're talking Book started off 0-4. Brooks wasn't good. Even Bouye is having a bad game. Like it was atrocious. I don't think Bouye's even seen the floor since then. If I'm being honest.
I saw him hit a 3 off the dribble.
But
that must have been his only bucket.
Yeah, the first quarter has been so bad. So it's just ever since then it's just been trying to pull yourself out of that ditch. And I mean they're doing pretty good, but it might be too much at the end of the day. The Cavaliers aren't just going to let them start, coming back, especially if they're playing the way they're playing, just hurting dudes and grabbing them and playing physical. But at least we're within 7. That's better than what it has been. By the way, we had some technical difficulties at the beginning where I was like, I minimized Discord and so the screens were black and everybody was like, where's your webcam at? I was like, I don't know. And I had to open up Discord and
you're gonna have to Discord open like at all times.
It was quite funny, but Oso is terrible. He can't make a shot outside of 3 feet. He also apparently has stone hands.
Our game's back.
All right. Say goodbye to the people, Gabe.
Later, y'all. I wish I could be there. Believe me. I'm with a white supremacist right now. And it ain't easy.
All right. GG's. Have a good one, man.
Later.
Okay, that wasn't really Gabe. That was AI, by the way. Well, now that Gabe's back, I can have some fun here. Bouye. Gillespie. Let me know if y'all can hear that. I don't think you can. I have desktop audio muted, so you guys shouldn't be able to hear this. Yep. So far, so good. Royce. Done. Bouye. Corner three. Come on, Bouye. No good. Ugh. Mitchell. Allen. Allen floats it in. Good. Ugh. Bouye. Step back to Dunn. Dunn driving. Pump fake in the paint. Trying to get to Mark Will. That's a double dribble, bro. That was terrible done. Well, Dunn's certainly not having the best game in his career. Can I be honest with you? It hasn't been good. Allen. Top of the key. Hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell. Pulls. Floater. Good. Well, it was fun while it lasted, folks. Bouye. Looking. Bouye driving. Bouye pump fake. Foul. Bouye and one. Okay, Bouye. These rotations are suspect. Oh, well, you deleted the message. I was about to read it. Bouye converts the N1. Porter bringing the ball up. Porter driving in the paint. Kicks to Allen. Allen, top of the key shot. No good. Out of bounds. Suns ball. Book should be playing this whole quarter, to be honest with you. Well, I don't think it's not his Pac-Man. He doesn't decide rotations. Bouye, pump fake. Bouye driving. Bouye turns the ball over. No, Mark Williams bails him out. Mark Will drives. Mark Will layup. No good. Mark Will not having the best game either. Mitchell. Open. Tyson. Floater in the middle of the paint. Open. Timeout Suns. Fugazi. He should demand it. He is the leader. Say what you want, but he don't make the rotations. Yeah, this rotation definitely well, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. This would be the rotation where Jalen Green would be in. But he's not there, so they just keep running the rotation as if he would be there. Just a bummer way to start this quarter. That's for sure. Mark Williams can't guard them. Mark Williams just doesn't look good, period, today, Joker, for being honest. He just has not had a good game at all. I mean, sure, Pack. I don't understand it. I mean, I understand it either. Like, you want to run things as is, as if he's not there and fill the spots, right? There's some coaches have that philosophy where they're not going to change too much of the rotations. They're going to run things as is, and they'll just fill somebody to fill that spot. I've been said that for a minute, where this would be if Jalen Green was here, he'd be on the court. Booker would be taking a breather. They'll both finish the game. If you notice how they do the first, Booker sits with about 3 minutes left, and then he doesn't come in until about 7 minutes left in the second. That would be where Jalen Green would still be playing, right? Like, you can tell, like, the way they do these rotations is placeholders for Green. It's just, yeah, this time, this rotation come back to bite you big time because nobody's putting the ball in the hole. Are we ready to have a convo about Mark Williams? Maybe he doesn't deserve the money. Well, Iverson, you can have that point, but then it's like, okay, well, then Oso, right? Pack, I'm not saying it's not a terrible rotation. I'm just saying I see the vision and why they do it. and it's coming back to bite them. Other times it doesn't, but this time it has, because you definitely need him to be in the game right now because you're down by 10 and you're trying to come out of this deficit. But it's like Iverson. You can say Mark Williams doesn't deserve the money, but it's like they made that trade to trade Nick Rich, and he's the best one you got, minus Oso, and nobody wants Oso. Ugh. That suspension threw him off his rhythm. Very possible. But also, he's getting out physical by Jared Allen. That can't be denied. Bouye, bring the ball up. Will. Gillespie driving. Gillespie. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound by Porter. Mitchell 3. Hits it. I think that's dagger. I think that might be dagger. This early in the game, this early in the quarter, yes. I think that might be dagger. Gillespie. Brooks. Brooks. No good on the floater. Allen rebound. Porter bringing the ball up. Porter. Allen pump fake. Allen in the bring. He loses it. Brooks. Royce on the fast break lays it in good. Mitchell. Tyson open on a floater in the paint, bro. Brooks. No good on the drive. Rebound Cavs. Cavs just being super physical, bro. Mitchell, step back 3. Yep, that's another dagger. Donovan Mitchell doing what star players are supposed to be doing. Closing out. Dad says the Cavs are a terrible team. Guys, the Cavs are a really scrappy team. They're a physical team. I'm not going to sit here and say they're a terrible team. They have players on their team. They're not like dregs. Is Book? Yes, Royal. He's not. Well, no. He started off that way. He had a heck of a third quarter. He's not even on the court right now. No Gabe today. Gabe was just here. Gabe's doing a Huskers live stream for his Huskers channel right now. So he was here for a little bit. Now he's back over there watching the Huskers get beat up. Gabe might end up having a bad day overall. Son's going to get killed. Huskers going to get killed. Cavs aren't better than us, Beat says. Didn't say that they were better than us. I said that they're not bums. Yeah, Thunder, like, we just don't have it today. Whether that's you believe that it's too early of a game for them or whatever, but we just don't have it today. So just go ahead and say this is one of those throwaway L's that you can put on that schedule. We play the Kings on Friday. If the Cavs were in the West, they would be bums. Could be. But these are ifs and buts, and we don't know what it is. They're in the East. Leave for 2 seconds and we were down 16. Yeah, they went on a bit of a run there. Mitchell just started hitting threes, and then we were leaving dudes open in the paint. Porous defense. It is what it is. Where's Book? See, that's a thing. Like, Book started off the quarter, right, on the bench. And we have established, the chat has established that they do not like that rotation. They say it's terrible. And I will say that it did not help us today. I'm not going to say terrible. I've already given you my reasoning why, but it did not help us today. Booker started the quarter on the bench, and that's where this run came from, beat. Now Booker's in. 8 minutes left. Booker pulls a jumper. Missed it. His rhythm's off. He was hot. Mobley. Driving. Hands off to Tyson. He's going to drive. Kicks to the top of the key. Porter Jr. Garland. Pump fake. Garland. Sidestep 3. No good. Rebound Oso. They're getting physical with Oso on the rebound. Good Lord, they're being mighty physical. Royce. Booker in the corner. Guarded by Mobley. Booker driving. Kicks to Oso. Oso floater. No good. Garland. Driving. Layup and one. Okay. Yep. We're just going to chalk this up as an L. And we're moving on to the Kings on Friday. Hey, look. Future become the present said it best. I'll take 3-1 on the road. Still a good trip. Yep, you still got a winning record. We're moving on. This is a game that you need to start questioning the people. Like, who? Guys, it's fine. Like, it's really yes, it's a bad game, but it's fine. like be mad at the effort and the result, but I don't think it's time to start questioning the entire franchise. Gillespie driving. Turnover. Tyson. Easy dunk. Why are we calling another timeout for? If anything, you need to put in the rookies. Send Oso to Alcatraz. Can't do that. Look, you're going to have games like this, especially a team like us who are inconsistent. That's okay. It just stinks that Booker took too long to decide to wake up. You spotted them points. They're being physical with you. It's just too much to overcome. Now you're giving them a 19-5 differential in the fourth quarter. No bueno. Oso sucks. Play Richards. Again. Don't understand why they play Oso so much, but Monty would never bench Booker if he was hot. I mean, Booker's got to sit eventually, right? Rotation, minutes, like, there's rules to this. You would have sat him sometime. Good one. Booker, top of the key, guarded by Merrill. Gets a pick. Now he's guarded by Garland. Garland being physical. Booker, push off. We're not going to talk about it, though. And then he hits the jumper. Technical foul on Garland for a flop. That is, I'm not going to lie, that's a wild call, even though it went in our favor. I really do feel like Book pushed off. Look at this. That was crazy. Booker hits the free throw. Yeah, that's a bit reach on the flopping. That's kind of crazy. Like, Booker did sort of give him that little chicken wing forearm. Garland. Corner the Wade. Wade drives. Top of the key to Mobley. Mobley Pulls in Oso's face, short. Rebound Booker. Booker gets stolen. Ball stolen by Wade. Garland bringing the ball up. Garland driving. Steps back. 3. No good. Mobley with a rebound. Good rebound by Mobley. He gets fouled. I have no words at this point, folks, so I don't tell you. Mobley, top of the key. Wade pulls 3 in and out. Then the Cavs get another offensive rebound. Garland has it. Garland driving. Garland, no good. Fouled on the drive, though. Malawatch can do what Oso can. Mallow, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he can right now. As much as I want to see Malawatch. Now, can Malawatch get rebounds because he's big? Sure. But all the other stuff, obviously he's not because they're not playing him. I'm starting to think you're a Cavs fan. Shoot, I wish. You wish. All I'm saying, Ruben, is if Malawatch was capable, he'd be playing right now. You don't think they'd want their first overall pick to be playing right now, killing it? Booker. Royce, 3. Mobley. Wow. Mobley. Foul. Going to the line on the and-1. This is crazy. Thank you, Stevie. Like I don't like guys, you just gotta trust that they know that he's not ready yet. Okay, Mallow, until Malawatch comes in, he looks like awful, and all you guys are calling for him calling him a bust. That's how that would go. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll call you that, right? I'll call that. That's how that would go. Malawatch plays this game, he gets bodied by Jared Allen, all of a sudden you guys are going to be calling him a bust and saying we ruined that draft pick. Booker, turnaround jumper, hits it. What was the spread for today? Well, I think it was only it wasn't that much, honestly. Like, they definitely beat the spread. Pretty sure it was like 3 something. It wasn't this much. Spread's definitely covered. Booker drives, bank layup. Tyson hits a 3. Your son's getting outscored 27-12 in the 4th. Start the bus. Start the bus. Wow. They called Tyson for a personal on that. Brooks out here going crazy. Booker still stat padding. Subaru, as much as I would love to give you that, he definitely got sat halfway through the 4th, so this is actually not on him. He literally sat the first 5 minutes of the 4th quarter while they had that run. He has no choice at this point. What an embarrassing loss, dude. Seriously, I don't care if it's one bad game. This team has issues they need to fix. They do, and that's kind of the thing is like when it's good, but when it's bad. Like all the weaknesses glare big time whenever they lose games like this. And that's a sign of a very inconsistent team. Malowatch in the game. Fleming in the game. Here come your rooks. Let's get some good rook minutes. You got NHD in the game. AZ cards, I kind of alluded to why, and you know, I'll tell you why we did that rotation when the game's over. Just ask that question when the game's over. Who are we trading? Nick Richards and Royce O'Neal, I think, is what the rumor is. That's it. I know what you're trying to say, B. You say that the chat wants to trade somebody every time the game goes bad, but, you know. I mean, people... Fleming, 3. No good. Malowatch, tip out, rebound to Bouye. Bouye. Driving. Laid and good. Are you asking about the rumors? It's Nick Richards and Royce O'Neal is the rumors right now. We need to beat the Kings. I think we'll beat the Kings. Tyson, blocked by your boy Malu. Malu, watch. Livers to Bouye. Bouye drives. Bouye laying good. Oh, it's Fleming that blocked that shot, not Malowatch. My bad. Thomas Bryant hits a 3. Malowatch Garden. Bouye. NHD. Turnaround Yumper. Good. That the NHD was AI, didn't have Mallow. That's hilarious. That just, hey, Stevie, that just goes to show you the separation between Europe and NBA. Like if the EuroLeague MVP can come back to the NBA and be this, you know, goes to show you the difference between the NBA and the rest of the world. Bouye, step back 3. Good. Toilet bowl's in. Bryant, Tyson, Porter Jr., step back. No good. Rebound, NH Cheeks. Bouye back to Cheeks. Cheeks pulls for 3. Good. This is the most buckets I've seen NHD have all year. Good for him. Rebound NH Cheeks. NH Cheeks. Bouye pump fake. Bouye to Malowatch. Malowatch back to Bouye. Bouye driving. Bouye drives. Layup, no good. Blocked. Fast break. Fleming. Good hustle. Tyson blocked by Fleming. Yo, Fleming It's yo, Fleming. The length there. Love to see it. Bryant shoots a 3, misses. Bouye with the rebound. Livers. Hands off to Malawach. Malawach. Thought he's going to hand off to Bouye. Bouye cuts. Turnover, Suns. Oh, boy. Well, y'all. Cavs going to dribble out here. Fleming could have been playing minutes with the Celtics. I know he's sick being here. Look. Well, hold on a second. Let me help out Gabe here. I'll fix it for him. Game over. Suns lose. Suns lose, y'all. Look, that was just that's something else. Okay, so AZ cards. I'll explain this real quick. And this is why I think Booker didn't start the fourth quarter. And I'm not saying this as like this is how it should be. I'm just saying it as what I've observed, okay? The reason why Booker didn't start the fourth quarter on rotation is because I think Jordan Ott and the way the rotations for this team have been set up as if Jalen Green will be on the team. And so instead of messing with the rotations throughout the season, I think they still have the rotations set up to where if Jalen Green was playing, and they just insert somebody into Jalen Green's rotational minutes, whether that's Bouye or Grey Goose at the time or whoever. I think that's what they do. Because if you notice in the first quarter, Book will sit, and then he won't come back until about 7 minutes left in the second. And if you remember when Green did play, Green was on the floor for those games. And then when Book came in, Green would sit for a little bit. He'd come in and close out the second. They both start the third, and they kind of do the same thing, and they all alternate. And I think the reason why their rotation started is because they just refuse to change the rotation in the season. It's just as simple as that. Now, you can disagree and say it's stupid. You should have kept Book in because he was hot. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. I'm just saying that that's how they're going to do their rotations, is that they are going to insert Bouye or Grey Goose into Jalen Green's rotational minutes, and they're going to play it that way instead of just changing it around. That's what I really feel like they're doing, at least from watching. Now, no one's ever really asked that question to Coach, but I feel like that's what they're doing. And this time it came back to bite you because Booker was on fire. You sit him for 5 minutes in the fourth, and you lost, okay? But again, as Mo Dizzle just said, it's been working because you've been winning games. So it's not like it's just been absolute terrible, right? Good and says, Jay Green's supposed to be back. I think they said the 7th or the 8th of January. So he'll be back within a week. Look at Roy's stats. 9 points, 4 turnovers, the most turnovers out of the whole starting lineup. Yeah, dude. Well, and he's also 1 of 6 from 3. I think that's the most worst stat of them all. You can't turn the ball over and not hit the threes. Like, your role is to hit threes. Your role is not to be 1 of 6. So there's that. Mark Will was 0 of 3. Mark Will only had 8 rebounds. He was getting out physical by Jared Allen, so it was a bad game from him. Booker ended up 23 of 25 with 32 points. He brought it around in the second quarter and the third quarter, and then, as you've already mentioned before, he sat and, you sit in the fourth, and then they go on a run, and there's no point in you coming back because there's no way you're going to come back from that deficit. So Gillespie had 17 again, so Gillespie is solid again. Bouye had 18. Of course, most of those are in junk time. He had about 6 points in junk time. So really only had 12 points. But yeah, I mean, guys, it's just one game. I don't think we need to freak out too much. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, this loss stinks, but I don't think we need to be freaking out. Now, I see people are saying we need more Fleming and Malawach. I agree on the Fleming. I would love to see more Fleming minutes, but dude, the Malawach thing, obviously they see him as super raw and they don't think he's ready yet. So he's not going to play. They're not going to just throw him in there and ruin his confidence. So we can complain all we want about wanting to see Malawach, but I think that they see more than we do. And they don't think he's ready yet. He's not going to play. We just got to trust them to make that decision. But we definitely feel like tonight we needed more length and height for sure. We were getting out physical big time. We weren't playing very good defense at all. And that's overall. That's not just on the fact that we were getting out physical and out rebounded and everything. It was all around. Backdoor cuts were open on the elbow, drive and kicks were wide open. It was just not good overall. Royce not a starting level player. Well, I don't think Royce would be starting if Jalen Green or Grayson Allen were playing. So you're down 2 guards. I mean, that inserts Royce into the starting lineup. I think Royce would not be starting if you had Jalen Green, and he definitely wouldn't be starting or Grayson Allen, like for sure. So, I mean, he's just playing because they just insert him into that spot because we have health issues. NX Cheeks, I wouldn't go that far to Joker. We'll see. We'll see. I think they gave up on that. Another athletic rebounding big four is what this team needs. I think they have that in Fleming. I don't understand why. Look, the last 2 games, Fleming had gotten you good, solid minutes, and he looked pretty good. I don't understand why they just didn't decide to play him today until the end of the game. Like, they kind of just decided he wasn't worth it. I don't know. It was so weird. I was enjoying the Fleming minutes we got these last 2 games. Today, they're like, no good. Sundo, it's going to be great when we get that notification about Royce O'Neal. Yeah, I think Royce is done. I think he's on the trade block, and him and Nick Richards will be traded soon. I don't see a huge need for Royce. Bouye will come down to earth. Grayson is better. I don't disagree with that either. I don't think it's a matter of Bouye coming down to earth. I think Bouye has more than shown his worth. It's just he will not get as many minutes when Grey Goose comes back. That's a fact. Sundo, the problem is with Fleming. He just sits in the corner. We need to cut. Sure, but that's just the offense that we run. So, I mean, but also Fleming has got a lot of length and he's not a bad defender overall. Like the minutes that he's put down, he hasn't been a bad defender. I think that's the upside you want. Is you want somebody to be able to rebound and actually play some good defense. But either way, it's a rough loss, man. I feel like at the end of the day, we just got to flush this one and move on to Friday to the Kings. It'll be a home game. This team's already in the locker room showering. They're getting ready to get on the bus. They're getting ready to hit the plane. They want to go home for New Year's. And we shall do the same. But this is just one of those games that you got to flush. Move on, man. It wasn't good. Wasn't good. And every weakness that you have came back to bite you. Every inconsistency that you have came back to bite you. And again, Goofy Tube said it best. That's you need Jalen Green. Like you need players like that can help you stay in despite having issues like that. Would have liked Okogie at this point in the season over Royce. Don't disagree, but did Okogie want to be here? Or did we just let him go? I don't know the story on that. Why did Mark Williams have 2 points? Mark Williams only had 2 points because, honestly, Jared Allen was bodying him. I got to be honest. Jared Allen was bodying him. Like anytime Mark had the ball, he was getting out physical. Jared Allen was being a thorn in his side. He wasn't getting rebounds because Jared Allen was being physical with him. He was just getting out worked by Jared Allen in the paint. It's just as simple as that. This Cavs team was playing really, really physical. Some say they were fouling, and I can't disagree with that. But at the end of the day, they were being super physical with the Suns, and the Suns were just like, they just didn't like it. So, we got a game Friday. I hope you guys have a good New Year's, all that stuff. I'm probably going to end the stream here because I just want to flush this thing, dude. I want to forget that game ASAP. Won't get to play the banger, which is sad. Mark Williams might be one of those centers in the playoffs that are unplayable like Memphis. I don't think that's the case. Not at all. I don't think that's the case. I think we need to just chill out there. What worries me about Williams, hope they don't overpay him like they did, like they overpaid Devin Bricker, a.k.a. Devin Booger. You are so funny, Sam. Hilarious. Well, they're going to have to pay somebody, either him or Nick Richards. Who do you think it's going to be? Or what would be crazy after spending a first-round pick on Mark Williams, what would be nuts is if you just let that dude walk after the season. Him and Nick Richards walk, and Mal Watch and Osa are your 2 starting centers. Now, how crazy would that be? Knock on wood, that don't happen. But how crazy would that be? Just a crazy thought. Yeah, but that's for sure. Gillespie's going to have to get paid. Bouyer's going to have to get paid. I feel like they're going to keep him under some sort of contract. Mark Williams or Nick Richards is going to have to get paid. I think that's really it as far as offseason contracts that you got coming up are. It's just Gillespie, Bouye, Nick Richards, or Mark Williams, whichever one they decide. Now, they're definitely deciding on Mark Williams. I don't think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about that. You don't spend a first-round draft pick on a player and not sign him back. All right, y'all. Well, that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to cook some wings. Your boy got some food to make for New Year's. It's 5 o'clock here. Time to get ready to get that going and all that good stuff, man. Hey, look, keep your heads up. Keep your heads up, y'all. Like, seriously, there's no reason to be that down on a loss like this. It's just a bad game. We will be okay. We are still 19-14. You know, we're 500 on the road. We know we're not a good road team. That just is what it is. We got out physical. It was a bad day. Wash it. We'll see you Friday. We will see you Friday. Appreciate y'all. Have a good